Is there nothing else we can try?
Aaron and Liza?
What's all this?
I feel warmth. Sweet, tender warmth.
It's like someone is giving us strength.
Emotions of an untold number of entities, emboldening us to endure.
I get it! These are the wishes that were entrusted to us alms from the rest of the world.
Liza.
Is this all you've got, Val?
That's not very Soul Guard-like. Come on, don't give up.
Orin, Liza. Val, the broken sword! Hurry!
The mana sword has been reforged!
Hina?
That's right, Val. You're nearly there.
Hina! This is it! Daelaphos!
So ends my fight.
Are we actually gonna see Cerulia? Oh, the mana gods.
Goddess of mana. I concede.
People can do amazing, terrible things when driven by passion. Potential is purely mortal. It cannot be defined or predicted. Strong emotions can change the world. Daelaphos, your curse permeated the entire realm with an unyielding strength, born of your devotion to Cerulia. However, that same love is what stopped you. The Alms carried the will of their homelands with them.
Cerulia?
Dalo, for so long, I have watched you. For so long, I have felt the depth of your undying affection. But that is enough for me. I do not want anyone else to know the same pain that we have suffered. When we meet in the next life, I am sure we shall live together at last. Forever together in this beautiful, peaceful world. That is the future that awaits the two of us.
Cerulia.
Cerulia's soul will return to the ethereal sea. There, she will await the promise of new life the mana tree will bestow upon her. She is not the only one. All souls, including you and the alms of past and present, are reborn through the mana tree.
Yeah, it's all about reincarnation.
Daelaphos, it is time. Your soul has earned its own rest. Fear not. Two souls so inextricably entwined as yours we'll find one another again. Alms, thank you for returning to protect the mana tree on my behalf. And Coda.
It's been a while. I missed your voice.
The strain of maintaining 5 realms conjoined while fending off the corrosive devotion of Daelaphos depleted my strength. I have slept for far too long. But I know of your immense struggles. Allow me, Goddess of the Realms, to elucidate you as to your newfound potential. The Mana Sword and its wielder. 2 driving forces within our world. Together have the power to determine the future.
The future? How?
The choice is yours, now that sword and hero are together as one.
Val, you can change the world like you wanted, but remember the cost of great change. Altering fate means revising the fundamental principles of the realms. The capability to forge new alliances, sever worn unions. What you decide here and now could create another vengeful soul like Daelaphos. Are you prepared to shoulder that responsibility?
Am I?
Am I? Are you kidding me? If you aren't the one to trust in this decision, I don't know who is. We've come this far. Now's your chance.
Change is hard. It is frightening. But do not forget why we are here. You know our answer.
All we have accomplished has led us here. Let us follow it through to the future.
Trust your instincts and it'll be all right. I know you have it in you.
Val, your heart has guided you thus far, as it should now at the end of your journey.
Everyone,
I see I needn't have bothered asking.
It took the efforts of so many different people along the way for us to reach this point. Hundreds of people's hopes and dreams. Living this experience is how I know it's the strength of everyone's hearts that got us this far. I don't want a world full of sadness and loss. We need to build something new.
The future is determined by those who have a hand in making it. As the Goddess of Mana, I do accept and acknowledge your wish. Now, Val, show us your conviction.
The future I choose is...
Say what happened. I mean, it'll probably show it, but is she taking I think she's taking him out of the burrow. She's tutoring her brother. We can do one more stream to clean up post-game content and end-game quests and like. And of course, Age is probably going around, Watts. Oh yeah, Daelaphos and Cerulean again. That's the play. Arthur Rat, a new ending. Cool. Shouldn't Mori be there? Yeah, there he is. Are we gonna figure out what sabotage the Kiryu? We do see, of course, that Koda also was he was accepting that this is a temporary solution, but he was getting desperate because he wasn't sure if they were able to sustain it. I kept saying too, I was thinking having to accept alms every 4 years from that's not gonna you're not gonna survive that long with that, especially with the sproutlings. There's hardly any of them there. Unless there's more off screen we didn't see. And skip it. Alright. Post-credit scene?
Grandpa Val.
Grandpa.
Val?
Are they actually gonna show his face? Did he actually have?
He has returned to the goddess's side for his final rest. Be at peace, Val. Now, you can be reunited with Hina at long last.
They call him Grep. Does he actually have? So, is this, they call him Grab. Is that implying that he actually sold out someone else? Brave New Realm, beat the game.
Huh? Why am I here?
And she just died.
Aha. I see now.
Interesting how Coda's still here after all this time. It could just be that it's an elder situation where he's going to be an old man, and everyone's calling him Grandpa as a honorary thing, because they don't seem to be talking about him having a wife or anything. But I don't know. It's weird though, like, because this is all about him reuniting with Hina after he died of old age. Did they separate the mana tree back out into its original world again? That's Magus, of course. Oh, no, that's Hina. That's Hina. Is Hina Magus now? Yeah, there's Hina. Maybe he emerged the Magus. I don't know. It's weird.
I kept you waiting for so long. Sorry about that. But I've got a lot of stories to tell. Now, where to begin?
That was weird. Why did he look at the Magus for a second? Like that looks like the he on the box art / title screen. Mana Blessing. Okay. Resume playing at the state of Unlock Extra chapter. New Game Plus. Will complete the day and preserve parts of the previous playthrough of the new game. Extra difficulty for your playthrough. Chapter 10. Yeah, this is just like a Trials of Mana where there's an extra. Sky. Chapter 9, Sky. Interesting. No, it's still called Chapter 9, but there's like in Trials of Mana where... Oh, that's the same opening again.
Visions of Mana.
Game Plus. Do I load autosave or load game? Download the correct file.
Let us ponder our next plan.
Uh,
We can be at ease
Let me see. Let's load the save file instead.
Visions of mana.
Yeah, the auto save is not the clear save. Okay. Man, God stresses Val and the rest of all. It's not Val's master word. He has the power to do something. Chat with Ian at the palace. No side quests here. Still not many side quests around. So I didn't go over there, so that must be where the post thing is. But there was also an optional path in the other place too, so yeah. There's a quest there now. Oh right, there were 2 quests here before I went there. The bridge is just a boss battle. From its pasture. So there's a few things I can do. I can do the post-game stuff, talk to Ian, do side quests, and also, nothing here. Doing all the, Ares things or whatever they're called. I'm surprised they ever went back to Radiant Strive for anything. Quest here. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, that's open now. Or maybe that's open, but there's a quest there now. That's interesting. There's a quest here. Alright, so we beat the main game now, but there's a bunch of post-game stuff to do.
Let's plan our next move.
Pretty hard battle. Mega versus Val and the rest of almost not the well, but master his power changes the fate of the world. Cohorts say must bear this decision, but the other almost have complete faith in Val's vision for the future. And that's the end. Giants are called dwarves back at each time of Fadil. Ha 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 ha. And that they do in fact have pointed ears. Interesting. Dragons are well aware of the time of Fadil. In serious Dragonfolk tribe is offshore their lineage, or perhaps their former characters as great worms. These looking at major air force formation could deal with the feline breath most common. Slugs by each time they found their tails had them aim in fishing. Members of the tail dragon often found in southern to the war on the Macor Island. Most of them take pride in fluffing their tails and groom them to perfection. He once trained an old tale where a man went and led by his village despite this mighty monster. The rose was so grateful they gave him treasure, land, and even offer marriage to find value, but charged refused it all. I'm sure the fellow monster varies greatly. It was power changed the world. Him dying. She waited in Daelaphos till the day she met her aunts at the Pavilion of Thieves. So it had nothing to do with being an Alm. The Alms were not discovered until after Daelaphos. I was curious about that though, because Koda said he was the first Mana Guard, so if he was the first Mana Guard, it's just weird. You'd think that. The god sent Fairy to lend the Mana Sword to Daelaphos. With it, he would have the power to do the benefit of balance to repeat the world. Daelaphos turned the gods in the end. When spread the offering souls from certain people of naturally contemporary steward to reduce mana, the elementals and morals keen decision. Rather than name someone against their will, the fairy would wait for each soul to call to her use the traditional method of their choosing to show they had souls when to become alms. The fairy almost watched the people of the world. They were originally from a completely different realm. Okay. That's why I was worrying about this. Essentially, it was their decision to name alms, but they didn't want to choose themselves. So they basically had the fairy decide, but they long since forgot that this would happen. So I just assumed the fairy is going to do it. In the past, it makes sense by their decision, but then over time, it's like they choose who because, and they don't really think about. I guess it's just to try to make it more fair. But you're gonna. It's like really, really complicated. Last turn someone to leave the village. She's reported but technically nothing complete. She's still considered on current Alm of Earth. Liza lost both parents when she was young. She was brought up as responsible older sister and the rest of the villagers. After she was childhood, Liza decided to pay her village back by undergoing a harsh training to become full Soul Guard. Once she was her master, if you see his Soul Guard tell to her. Liza's older sister was also named Alm of Fire. They may be able to make the journey to the Mana Tree at the same time, so what's left there, fighting against the Guard might have much longer. Merchant Sisters. Oh! Her name is Maria. Interesting. And it's actually spelled the way I'm using. I'm calling it Maria too. Well, I don't think I have the H at the end. The moon infused sands time in a lunar sand glass can dangerously voltage us to the proxy of man through stomatode orb. The sand is destroyed. Everyone in the sands touches place in time with no means escape. Ask out over the risky present. None of the scattered parishes able to leave a record behind of what happened to them. So wait. Were they actually... It implies that they actually did survive. They didn't just die. It sounds like they didn't just die or fade into nothingness. They got sent into the past. Wow. I didn't catch that. I kind of thought that was the case, but it was just weird. Oh! So Fugo actually did the one 4 years ago, too. Vascarina is a secret piece of sea to Huska. She's forced to leave us aside and has been in ever since. Her Santiago was such a faded legend. The map of fluctuates so too the Huska was waves of tears. There are other times in history when the waves all waves appeared. Only mysterious person that lived no warning. Trainer soul from Star Archer is separated from his love. He's been stuck in his head ever since. He was not a total sad creature, but over time the story changed that a prince records of the legend was okay. Paying the name again, Churro City has been followed with it's not star recently. The splendid tail of fine trim mustache is always there to lend a hand to those in need. He is a first gentleman, though their trinity has started mystery. I was inspired by a character more of a fair child novels to take on Churro Steve persona. Name P was the first circulated by the citizens of Elstana, but Pam liked so much that it stuck. Oh! The name Pam obviously came from, is just derivative of her name. How's up show now? The Wind Sanctum. And Hot Springs. Friend. It's weird, I don't see Daelaphos in here. None of Daelaphos' forms are in here.
Let's rest up.